on his shady.
Wait, hold up. Did you seriously get 4 ads? Why is the ad so bad, bro? I don't understand. Like, I've taken so much work to try and reduce it. Hey, Scar! Ryan, thank you so much. 20 stream streak as well. Let's go. I'm about 15 your senior. What? You mean you're, what, 15 years older than me? Is that what you're saying? Is your ad done, Tyne? I don't want... I'm guessing you can't react to this without, like, or you can't see this until the ad is done, right? But why are they getting 4 ads? I don't understand why there's 4 ads. Which is a little strange to me. Okay, I think it should be fine now.
Crypto pass, but today we have a ton of updates, including MrBeast getting exposed in a massive document with allegedly, according to the document, ties to over 50 crypto wallets and a history of misleading investors and engaging in potential pump and dump schemes.
Okay, so what is the basis of this? Is this now like saying all the charity work he's done, all the videos, stuff like that? Is that like saying he's fooled everyone with it, or like what do you mean? You're back? Yeah, but it's just like I don't understand what the like are the allegations coming from the stuff with that Chris Tyson or what? Tyne, I can't get rid of ads. If I remove ads, you guys will get even like 7 ads. Last time I removed ads completely, and people complain about getting 7 in a row. So I thought, let me put 1 an hour, 1 ad an hour. And you guys still getting 4 in a row. So I don't know what you want me to do, brother. I'm sorry. I know ads are freaking annoying. I know it's really annoying. But there's nothing much I can do about it. That's the only problem. Mike with the sub! The prime sub, let's go. Alright, well now you're not gonna get any more ads. Appreciate the sub, man. Appreciate the sub. Okay, but this whole thing, right? This MrBeast thing. Why is this like people just trying to like, you know, just putting stuff out there, or is there like actual claims behind this stuff? You know what I'm saying? Bandy ads.
New MrBeast
yeah, I'm sorry about the ads, guys. I really am sorry
yet
about the ads.
again. So last time on the MrBeast saga, we talked about how Rosanna and Doc...
wait, I think that video, wait, hold
New
up.
MrBeast allegations have dropped yet again. So last time...
This. But I didn't see this thumbnail. But you see, the titles are exactly the same, bro. Carl being a MrBeast hosting illegal lotteries, him doing Lunchly. Yeah, wait, Lunchly, didn't I hear something about, I saw someone on Twitter where they, like, found moldy cheese and stuff in that. Okay.
On the MrBeast saga,
oh, by the way,
talked
guys,
about
I got
how
this new
Rosanna and
my...
Dogpack were alleging that MrBeast was faking parts of his charity work by using AI to remove buildings and giving the impression that he built an entire house.
There's no shot that's true, right? There's no shot that's true. Do you think... Wait, did somebody go and check their, like... what's it? The... Like his videos to see if they, like, CGI'd stuff? Is that what happened there? By the way, look in general chat real quick. Look what I got for my birthday. It's like a cup with my logo and stuff on. My grandmother got it for me. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay, but let's get back to this video. Okay, so it's a bit to throw MrBeast under the bus, most likely because they are jealous of his success. Okay, wait. So the moldy cheese is maybe not moldy cheese. It's a sauce. No, but Mike, I understand if they want to throw him under the bus, right? Like if they're just jealous of his success or whatever. But the fact that there's this many claims coming out, you know what's the say? As the saying goes, when there's a smoke, there's a fire. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, let's see this video.
When he actually did not. We also touched a bit on his shady crypto past, but today we have a ton of updates, including MrBeast getting exposed in a massive document with allegedly, according to the document, ties to over 50 crypto wallets and a history of misleading investors and engaging in potential pump and dump schemes with massive profits netted to MrBeast. MrBeast has also finally responded with an update for the investigation into his own company. But let's start with the document. Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers made a great video going through some of the main details, which...
Okay, but see, like, these details, right? Like, this looks like he made a whole freaking graph out of it, right? Is it actually true, or is it, like, just information he's being fed? You know? But I guess we'll find out more, because I have no idea. I'm just... All I know about MrBeast is he's usually, like, you know, #1 on YouTube and doing like all these crazy ass videos with this high production and like Squid Games and stuff.
We'll be checking out. These are the people who put together the investigation. As always, I encourage you to check out the full thing in the description below and form your own conclusions. Okay, so here we have the intro. MrBeast's investigation. MrBeast's involvement in cryptocurrency has come under fire with YouTubers like Rosanna and Dogpack.
Okay, but can we be honest, right? Like, so people are starting to say that he fakes his stuff. Is it because he's like doing Lunchly with KSI and Logan Paul? Is that like the only reason why? Because they don't like Logan and KSI or something? Because like for me, right? Let's say crypto, for example, right? I feel like crypto, ever since it's existed, is a scam no matter what. You know what I mean? Like crypto's always been a scam. It's kind of like a weird, like, online currency that nobody actually knows, sees, or nothing. Don't even know if it's real. You know, it's... Since Prime, they started to hate him? Yeah, that's true, that's true. Well, I think the problem is because of Logan's past, people are, like, just... They don't trust nothing from him. You know what I'm saying? KSI and Logan Paul are two frauds who faked most of their videos and only do it for the pump and dump scheme. Well, maybe Logan more than JJ, like KSI, you know. Maybe a little bit more. Like, I can understand because Logan had, like, that cryptocurrency whole thing as well, right? But I don't see JJ being part of that. However, their investigations only skim the surface of MrBeast's crypto activities. A team of researchers has since conducted a more detailed analysis, uncovering connections to over 50 cryptocurrency wallets linked to MrBeast. Their findings suggest a long history of insider trading, misleading investors, and using his influence to promote tokens, only to later dump them on the market. This document delves into the various tokens associated with these allegations and the insider... KSI made a fake coin? I haven't heard about this. When did he make a fake coin? I heard about Logan doing that crypto zoo thing because CoffeeZilla, he like did the investigation on it, right? And Logan, back in the day, Logan used to make pranks on people if people didn't like. He thought it was funny. Oh no, I agree with that, Grim. Like Logan did a lot of things in his like past, you know, that was crazy. All his pranks, the stuff in Japan, all that, you know. So it makes sense. It makes sense. I don't even have MrBeast in my YouTube feed. I mean, same. I like sometimes, like every now and then, you know, when a big video comes out and it's trending or something, then it will probably pop up. But I've never watched the stuff, really. It's not my... Like, it's okay, but it's just not my type of video, you know? I think I'm making the Save the Children scheme instead of KSI.
trading claims.
What do you mean save the children?
Identifying the wallets tied to MrBeast. So here's Mudahar explaining how the whole thing works. Basically, he starts by assessing if one of the wallets indeed belongs to MrBeast.
Okay. So this is on a website known as Arkham Intelligence. No relation to Batman, by the way. But of course, as you can see over here, this is a wallet that allegedly belongs to MrBeast. So this
all that is what bothers me with this stuff, right? It's all allegedly. They don't have actual proof. You know? So, like, I feel like if somebody wants to make someone look bad, you can fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? Why do you have 1 hour of medieval Eminem? I was listening to it. I wanted to see what it's about, you know? BRB? Alright. I wanted to see what it sounded like. That's why.
This is also publicly
it was good background
known as a
music.
Wu-Tang Clan.
While I was editing
also,
and stuff.
this would be the actual account right over here. So OX9 E67, and as you can see, there is a whole bunch of money moving in and out amongst various different exchanges and through various different projects. So Punk 939 bought for 50 Ethereum. So again, this was bought by OX9E67, and of course, in this screenshot, MrBeast comes in and says, I bought this one. Unfortunately, I did not find a MrBeast comment, so it probably either got deleted or maybe it unfortunately didn't exist. I actually don't think Connor would lie about it. I don't think he has a reason to. I think the odds of this account, not being MrBeast are pretty low. So I would think that if this was...
Okay, so this guy at least did some kind of research, It's not just like, oh no, this is what the document this person said. At least he's doing a little bit more research, like checking if people actually commented and that. They say these stuff so they make MrBeast fake stuff. I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
MrBeast or somebody on his team would come out and be like, no, this is bullshit. It's totally not us. It's nonsense. Which I haven't seen so far.
Okay, so the investigation hinges on the fact if these wallets are actually connected to MrBeast. Some people believe it's very likely that it's MrBeast's wallet, but I'm not too much into crypto, so I can't confirm that 100%. But keeping that in mind, let's continue. So next he talks about the clip we covered in a previous video where MrBeast and Logan Paul are on a podcast openly talking about how Gary Vaynerchuk asked a bunch of super rich billionaires and millionaires and influencers to buy a certain CryptoPunk, apparently being very confident.
Oh, give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 1 sec. Hello? Oh, fucking... You know that bots where they call you? Freaking... I block these numbers always, man. Why are you wasting my time? Why are you wasting my time?
And it was a good investment, thus pumping the price up, essentially.
So me and Logan both bought punks. You guys have probably seen on his Twitter that he bought a bunch of crypto punks at the same time, right? When Gary pulled us in that call.
Yep. Every heavy hitter you can imagine who's worth $1 billion was on this one call, and Gary V is in the little corner, the little square. He's going, crypto punks. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna.
So are they like? Because I don't have evidence that puts CGI that he makes all this stuff. A 5-minute vid of how MrBeast was interviewed by the IRS. Just for me, like this thing, like Gary V, I've seen stuff about him like every now and then, like a short video or something. Are they basically claiming that he used a bunch of like rich people and scammed them, or I'm confused?
Be the next Facebook. Yo, Gary's nuts. Yo, Gary was right again.
Yeah. What the? You gotta keep the story going. So there's like all these like very successful people in this call, and Gary's just like, everyone shut the up. Here's what you're gonna do, and you're gonna do it right now. You're all gonna buy a bunch of CryptoPunks. I was just...
Just think about it, like maybe it's just me, right? Like if I don't actually know Gary yet, or I kind of seen his stuff, if he tells me shut the fuck up, this is what you're gonna do, spend your money on this, I would automatically just say, well, no one's gonna tell me how to use my money. You know what I'm saying? So why would like a bunch of successful rich people just trust him? I don't know. Maybe he liked that. I don't know.
Fooled by his like conviction.
Yeah.
So Gary got a bunch of his rich friends to get into a call and say, "Hey guys, this one NFT, you gotta fucking buy it. You just gotta buy it. You gotta get it." And obviously, when these guys come together and purchase several of these CryptoPunks, obviously the prices end up going up. If you look at CryptoPunks right now, based on where they were back, in 2021, 2022, it went up all the way from here, and it just kept slipping because there's nothing to do with these projects. There's nothing to gain. You just buy a receipt on the blockchain and you sit down holding your hands doing nothing. They're all pretty much starting to sell quietly around 2023, 2024 with actual declines, not in their sales volumes, but also just in their actual value as well. But that's really what happens with these projects. They don't really go anywhere. A bunch of influencers hype them up. They try to get people into them, and when they're at peak mania in sales or value, then they quietly get shuffled out of the inventory.
Okay, so we talked about how that...
See, like, I just like the whole crypto thing, right? Like I think I got an email about that once, and it makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you know the stuff where they have like crypto where they actually like play a game or something, right? Like I know my one uncle does that. He like plays a game or something. Like it's a game that you buy, then you like build up your ETH or whatever, right? Or ETH or whatever the hell it's called, right? It's just that it's still a little weird to me, you know? Like, you're essentially buying a artificial online thing that you don't physically can touch. It doesn't exist. I mean, technically we can say that about our video games that you buy online, but at least I can play the fucking game, you know? It's at least something. But the crypto is like, nothing's happening.
It's super shady, obviously, and all the comments on that video, which is still up, by the way, were accusing them of market manipulation because that's exactly what it sounded like. But now we gotta get to some of the alleged evidence of MrBeast making millions and millions of dollars through his crypto investments, like turning 100K into $11 million.
Listen, like, you gotta respect the hustle. He turned 100K into 11 mil, bro. Like, I wish I could swing that, bro. I want 11 mil. I'll be set, bro. I could do shit then. I can actually guys, I can actually get a proper PC then. What the hell is this? Okay, there you go.
So one of these
Right,
tokens
gotta
was
respect the
called
hustle, I
Superverse,
guess.
formerly Super Farm, and basically it promised a lot of things, right? Similar to Logan Paul's Crypto Zoo.
Yeah, Crypto Zoo. See, that's the one I know. I know that was like apparently like he the people who made this Crypto Zoo game or something was known scammers or some shit, and so that was bad, bro. That was bad.
But obviously it failed to deliver on most of the promises and just ended up making a huge bag for MrBeast.
So at this moment in time,
Wait, how did
one of the
MrBeast get
biggest dumps that I've ever seen in history for YouTube, which is quite...
Okay, wait, no, that makes no sense to me. How did MrBeast make money from Crypto Zoo? Or was that just kind of a side note thing? Crypto is gambling because you're losing money because they don't get the NFT in real life. Is gambling with extra steps. Yeah, that kind of makes more sense to me, to be honest. That kind of makes more sense to me. Like if it's gambling, but just a different way of gambling, then it makes sense. Otherwise, it makes no sense.
Was discussing something known as Superverse or Super Farm, which is actually the wildest part of the story. MrBeast allegedly profited from an investment of $100,000 to 11.4 million on this, okay? It's insane. So Superverse was a cryptocurrency token that had many promises. From making an
Wait, but why was Laserbeam a part of this?
NFT marketplace to integrating with games.
Superverse heavily published by individuals such as Elo Trade, YouTube Crypto Market, fans later dumped. Such as... Really? Jeez, well, hey, these guys, like, they needed the bag. They, like, let's say, like, someone pays you $1 million to just mention this coin or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll mention it. I wouldn't recommend people buy it, but I will definitely mention it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would definitely mention it. Like, I'm getting $1 million. I'm gonna tell you, like, yeah, buy this. Wink, wink.
And Imposters, two games
you know?
that were stuck endlessly in development. And I wonder if they actually did end up getting a full release. So unless this is the game right over here, Pizza Heroes, I don't actually think this game ever ended up releasing. The closest it appears to be might just be closed beta. Not just MrBeast, but also KSI, Lazarbeam, who would also push...
No. Wait, no. Say that again. Say that again.
Also KSI, Lazarbeam, who...
Oh no, Lazarbeam? What? Come on, man. Lazarbeam? Okay.
Would also push this to their fans as well. So on-chain activity shows profits upwards of 10 million for MrBeast, KSI, and Lazarbeam.
Okay, we got the...
Wait, why did he mix it up? Wait, hold on. You catch that?
Who would also push this to their fans as well. So on-chain activity shows...
Wait, hold on.
Lazarbeam, who would also push this to their fans as well. So on-chain activity shows profits upwards of 10 million for MrBeast, KSI, and Lazarbeam.
Okay.
Why does he fix it there, bro? What happened there? Wait, you know what happened, right? I think he had like one take, right? Then that second part of the sentence was like a second take, maybe, because otherwise, bro, come on, man.
Yeah, we got the usual suspicious
Switch
names
up
of
quick.
MrBeast and KSI, but what a curveball. We got Lazarbeam in there as well. Another massively popular
that was a
YouTuber being
curveball.
spotted where you really don't want to be spotted. But anyways, as someone who's been investing for several years, those are some ungodly returns. It's very unlikely, in my opinion,
Yeah, that is a
unless
ridiculous
something
return.
very fishy is going on, because even the best investors ever can barely match up to the standard of the S&P.
Brother, to be honest, I would be happy with 100K, bro. I need 100K. Like 100K like dollars, and my money is like over $1 million, bro. Over $1 million.
500, which is like a
Well, I think it's
10% annual return, right?
Actually, wait, let's check that real quick. Rand to dollar. Or dollar to rand. Yeah, that's 1.7 mil, bro. Give me the 100K, Mr. Beast. Give me the 100K since you have 11 mil, bro.
And if those numbers are even somewhat correct, like 100,000 to 11 million, what is that? A 10,000% increase
That
on
is
your
ridiculous.
investment?
That is
That's very
ridiculous.
interesting to say the least. That is definitely some Logan Paul level activity. Take that as you will. Also, we'll be waiting for CoffeeZilla's video to hopefully do a more deep dive on the situation. Now, after this, the investigation talks about how this super token had a 50 times increase, right? And investors obviously got pretty excited. Like, if you got a 50-time increase on your investment, that would be like a massive profit. Only problem is some of these investors allegedly got suddenly refunded. So
No, but that's what I mean, Grim. Is this hate purely because of him working with Logan and KSI, or is it starting because of like the Chris Tyson or whatever that apparently was a little bit of a similar lanes of Pete Diddler, the Diddler? Is that maybe why also? I don't know.
So interesting how nobody else could take part in the success of the token. So this is like me investing in Nvidia, right? And waiting for 5 years with, minimal returns or whatever. And then suddenly it skyrockets with something like AI taking over, right? And conveniently, I just get refunded at that point where I was supposed to make a massive profit. So, I don't know. Very weird if true.
I'm one of the pre-sale investors who got refunded after many communications attempt. I was giving some rubbish reasons and told that regardless, our SAFT was not signed by them. And apparently, they did the same for recent whitelist. So that's more of a discussion that when they were doing...
Oh, no, I know, Mike. I know. The IRS is we have, what we call it here is called SARS. They handle the tax and stuff like that. I watch movies, bro. I've heard about that, like... What's that safe thing they say in the stuff? Is, death taxes or death something and the IRS or something like that, your taxes, like that's a whole safe thing in America, bro.
Coin offering, which was pretty much open
like that's
to public
stuff
investors
guaranteed always.
On launch, while Super increased 50 times and their price jumped to $1 each, public investors who thought they actually were participating in the game had seen their refunds through legal loopholes, which again is very shady, very unethical to see. So while public pre-sale investors were refunded...
Okay, wait, so what they did is, so you're telling me what they did is they like inflate the market kind of where everyone is buying in, but then you refund the people so you don't have to pay out the big sums, but you still have the more, like the higher amount for yourself then. Like they pay them out before it like skyrockets, which is kind of, okay.
Their money, investors like MrBeast and KSI actually reaped the rewards of that investment and apparently allegedly dumped those tokens on the followers that they had. So you can see in this like...
But that's one thing I don't understand, right? Like I know there's people that do that. Why are you gonna like put stuff like this on people, you know what I'm saying? Like you have the merchandise and all that shit. You make a shit ton of money already. Like it makes no sense to me. Like, I feel like if I'm going to tell my followers to do something, right, it will be, like, at least something worth it. Like, I'll say, oh, like, you see that cup, right, Titan? If I sell this as on, like, a merch store or some shit, right, then at least you're getting something out of your money. You're going to get a cool cup, or you're going to get a t-shirt or hoodie or something, you know what I'm saying? Just something. Not just I don't know, just, you're buying nothing. It's just a thing that doesn't exist. It just has a name in some code. Like, it makes no sense.
Screenshot, you can see MrBeast over here. We can do the 100K. Thing is, you got laser beam set, no problem. So that is likely towards that super pre-sale, which is where that screenshot comes from. This guy, if this is all true, and allegedly it's all true, this would make MrBeast actually somehow more fucking greedy than Logan Paul. This would actually make him the chief successful person, you know, in terms of profiting out of any crypto project at all. So you can see actual posts that haven't been deleted yet where Elio trades as, there's a gem sitting there on the market at eye-watering prices. MrBeast like, super? Another tweet that ended up getting deleted by the post author has apparently Lazarbeam going, oh my god, MrBeast
They went back to laser beam, bro. Come on.
going, oh my god, with their eyes popped out, which apparently was from Super Farm DAO, which moved to Superverse. Even KSI, 2 NFT coins I'm very bullish on. Super, ERN, any other NFT I should look at.
Yeah, unfortunately for a lot of these guys, they seem to have made a lot of tweets which sort of implicates them in these alleged scams or whatever. But this is absolutely pathetic if true, because, you know, we already know MrBeast has all the money in the world. Super wealthy guy. And
No, but that's my point, right? I feel like it makes no sense that... Like, it makes no sense that that he would be doing all these scams because, like, just his chocolate thing alone, like Beast Feastables or whatever, must be making a shit ton of money. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know.
And, you know, you might say this is 2021. Obviously, it wasn't pulling in the as crazy numbers back then. But even in 2021, he was not the average man on the street, okay? He was still a massive YouTuber pulling in massive views. There is no need to engage in
Money
this sort of
people.
shady
I mean,
behavior,
yeah.
right? Now, you got to be really careful when reporting this stuff because the last person that called out
I've never
a
eaten
YouTuber for
Feastables.
alleged crypto scams actually got sued.
So I have no
Obviously,
idea.
we all remember Logan Paul graciously suing CoffeeZilla after himself thanking him for the investigation on video and saying he's a good journalist and good reporter and good investigator. So I wonder if MrBeast will also be engaging in trying to silence people regarding this, but my guess is that he'd probably want to keep it under wraps as much as possible because this is unlike a lot of the other allegations which...
All I'm gonna say is, if I feel like CoffeeZilla has shown, right? If let's say this is true, MrBeast better not go like message CoffeeZilla and say like, please keep this under wraps or something. CoffeeZilla would jump on that and definitely go crazy with it.
Can be somewhat disproved, right? Now, according to the investigation, it turns out MrBeast was actually a little more shrewd in how he handled his crypto dealings by actually distributing his activity among several wallets.
Well, is it very expensive, Feastables? I thought he made it cheap. I thought it was like a cheap thing, like, you know, reasonable price. If he's overpriced chocolate, then it's not acceptable, bro. That makes no sense. That seems like the Pokimane who sold like $20 for a bag of cookies, bro. Dry cookies. Like, that makes no sense, bro. Like, that's a ridiculous price. How much is $20 in my money? $350! $350 for a pack of cookies? Nah. These influencers are crazy, bro.
And being sort of covert about it.
Now, according to this, the wallet receives an initial batch of 1 million of those super...
Like, I'm talking like a good pack of cookies, right? Like some chalk chip, whatever you want, right? For $40 in my money, that's $2.30, and that's like the higher end cookies in my country, right? $3 basically. $3 you'll get like I'm talking a good like pack of cookies. Like I'm talking the good high end ones, right? And she was $3.50 for some dry ass cookies. No.
tokens, right? So they get 1 million of these tokens.
That's when
into the
people's
main
because of them being
OX9B6
famous,
wallet.
it's
Here,
just
all
expensive.
done
Doesn't mean it actually
very
good.
Intelligently, where the wallet then distributes to side wallets. So, for instance, one of the side wallets that was identified allegedly would OX4F7B6. So
This
that
whole part
wallet
seems kinda like,
basically farmed small increments.
It's like
over
hearsay,
a
you know?
period between March to June 2021. So MrBeast keeps getting this supply of super, which he then distributes to numerous wallets. Okay?
Last time I saw it
the main
cost
account that
$3
was
in
receiving it
Tesco's.
was apparently this.
Well, is it like a slab chocolate? That's pretty big, right? It's not like a small little piece like a bar, you know? That's not, that's not too expensive, is
Bobby
it?
digital wallet.
Oh, is that expensive? I don't know.
CO7. So you can just see money outpouring into these.
Wait, no, £3. Let me. What is £3? Let's see. Pond. Pound. You said £3, yeah? Ooh, okay, no, that is expensive. $70 for no, okay, no, that's expensive.
Various
That's expensive.
accounts right here. So what's interesting
No, that's
is
expensive, bro.
once
That's
they were
expensive.
siphoned to these smaller accounts, allegedly, and if you're looking at it, you're looking at 5.82 million, 3.3 million, 249,000, 60,000. At that point, these amounts were
About
then
20
transferred
centimeters,
out
times
and
10.
actually exchanged. So in
20
one
by
case,
10.
they went
Nah,
to
that's
Uniswap
expensive.
over here,
That's
which again they
expensive.
were swapping, and it ended up totaling out, according to this Arkham trace, $9.2 million. That is actually the
Thank you,
craziest
Scar.
investment I've ever seen by putting up this shill token to your audience.
Okay, I gotta defend MrBeast here. I mean, he's just really good at business. He's Saul Goodman level of business, you know? Casually generates 10,000% returns. I feel like we're all just too stupid to understand. I mean, hypothetically, right? If he's actually that...
Seriously? Okay, give me a... Give me one sec. Let me see what's going on with these ads. Go ad-free for free. Oh, you have... What you mean it's for free? Go ad-free for free, but you have to pay $12 a month. Okay, let me see monetization. Ads. Okay, hopefully that will... I don't know, like, I can't reduce it any more than that. Like, it's... Unless I put it completely off, but then there's gonna be other different problems again. Jesus, that was loud as fuck. Sorry, guys, sorry. I'll be in and out of the stream because the Wi-Fi at work is ass. Yeah, that's completely fine, Scar. I appreciate that. Okay.
that good with all the money he has at the moment, right? You know, nearing like $1 billion or whatever, like several hundred million. If he pulls up with another one of these tokens and uses his immense, amazing business acumen to get a 10,000% return, he could potentially be a quadrillionaire. He could have more money than the entirety of the United States of America. The absolute genius. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic for anyone who didn't get that. Listen, a lot of people were asking why MrBeast, a guy with a pretty much squeaky clean reputation up until a couple months ago, why would a guy like that associate with Logan Paul and KSI, two people who have been called out in the past for alleged crypto scams, right? And suddenly everything
oh
is
wait,
clicking.
KSI did,
you know,
was part of something.
No
okay.
problem associating
Didn't
with
even
them
hear that.
because he seems to be an enthusiastic participant.
You know what the problem is, right? You know what the problem is, like especially Logan Paul and KSI, right? Maybe they don't mean to be that stupid, right? But the point is, they are stupid. They got famous by being stupid online. And now everyone trusts their judgment. If someone is that stupid, right? That's how they got famous. Why am I going to trust them where I have to invest my money? I would never trust them. Like, you know what I mean? But then people still trust them, which is stupid to me. Like, if I'm going to, let's say me, right? I am an intelligent person, but if I'm telling you about a country that I'm not a part of to, like, for politics or something, now you have to, like, vote for this person, that person. I have no fucking idea what's going on there. I don't know nothing there. It would be stupid to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, like, small things like that. It makes no sense. It makes no sense that people would even trust them in the first place in that way, specifically that way. Like, I can understand, like, the lunch leaf thing, I feel like they'll probably fix it because it's not a bad idea, you know? But the problem is they marketed it as healthy. It's not healthy. The point is it's a cheap, quick lunch. That's what's supposed to be the idea, you know? But the fact that they're marketing it wrong. But the point is there's stupid people from online who played video games, did dumb pranks and shit. But now people are trusting them, like, with everything.
In this type of business ventures, all right? And listen, I don't know the entire ins and outs of crypto wallets and everything like that, but I don't think you need 50. I mean, in what scenario would you need over 50 crypto wallets? Maybe I'm completely ignorant. Somebody can educate me in the comments. 60 grams. Anyways, then we go over some of the proof that MrBeast only invested 100K in this project.
And even an investigation by some...
Midas try Lunchly? Well, it doesn't exist here, bro. I would try it for a video, why not? But it doesn't exist here. I've tried Prime before. It's not too bad, but it's not something I'll drink every day, you know?
My XBT, it's okay. Who actually said that, you know, Mr.
I specifically like the hydration drink more than, like, the energy drink. Because the hydration one, it makes me feel a bit more hydrated, you know? Because energy drinks, because of how my family, high blood pressure, asthma, all that, I get too hyper with Red Bull. Like, when I drink Red Bull, bro, I literally shake. So, That's not good for me. But the hydration one, it's okay. But I'm not gonna drink it every day. You know what I mean?
Allegedly made 10 million by backing low cap IDO crypto tokens promoted by influencers like Lark Davis, Crypto Banter, KSI. He also
KMS United just chilling at the right. Yeah, bro, I got it up here. Remember, I have multiple YouTube channels. Remember, so I watch them with all my channels. I just haven't watched it with my main channel yet because I haven't been on yet. Nah, bro. Like, yeah, but
yes, this is
good plug there. Everyone watching this video or wherever, KMS United, go sub.
based on that wallet that we're talking about on Archimate Intelligence. And of course, the proof that he invested only 100K into Superfarm DAO. A screenshot from Leo Trade's live stream, he accidentally revealed MrBeast, if we can do the 100K, thing is yada yada. But this is actually the investment from MrBeast going in to this OX4079, right? And of course, you can see 100.88K.
Okay, so fortunately, we had these crypto experts and investigators go into these situations and look.
No, like the caffeine in Red Bull, right? It makes me literally shake. Like I get the shakes. What was that sound? Birds outside, bro.
At all these wallets and conclude that this is exactly what's happening here. Now, will MrBeast actually be criminally charged for all this?
Yeah,
stuff?
no, I literally said I agree with you, man.
What charge
okay.
would fall under
not
this?
agree, I just
It
said
would
okay.
probably be something like financial fraud or potentially getting sued by one of the investors, right? If this whole investigation is true. But as we know from the past, that seems to be a long shot since Logan and KSI are still walking around carefree. But as for reputation hits, that is an absolutely massive one. I guess there could be some weird way to justify all of this, like, oh, I was just moving it around from my wallet to wallet and, you know, I really believed in the project, or something like, oh, it just happened
Or it's just smart business. You know, depends.
to drop 99% or something like that.
When tabulating up
No,
every
you're good,
single
man,
wallet
you're good.
address and the liquidity that ends up being extracted, it ended up coming around to $11.4 million. So it ended up being around $23 million of cash, right? This is just like a chunk of it.
I mean, yeah, that's an insane amount of money. Meanwhile, MrBeast goes on podcasts and everywhere else and says that I invest 100% of my money back into my videos, into charity work. And
By the way, that part I've always said, like, oh well, you know, like he doesn't invest 100%, maybe a big amount, because you've seen like the production of his videos. I can agree that he puts a lot of money forth, but 100% of all his money, let's be real now. I feel like that's a bit of a stretch.
stuff like that. I don't keep anything for myself. I'm actually broke. I'm actually poor. Constantly reiterating this point to his audience. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, making $20 million here. The facade of MrBeast being this kind-hearted, godlike figure who is fixing the world has completely crumbled and taken an absolute 180 at this point. Anyways, this document goes into a lot more of MrBeast's shady crypto investments, but here's another one called Eternity Chain.
So he receives a large batch of these tokens from the actual pre-sale going into his accounts. He then accumulates actually more supply.
No, but Tyler, let's say even if he does like 60%, 40% of his money is still a ridiculous amount of like millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So, because let's say like that Squid Game set and all that, it is expensive, bro. Trust me. Like me going into this voice acting stuff, I've seen like it can cost a ridiculous amount of money to produce stuff like that, like all the camera equipment, all that, you know, making the studio. It can be expensive, but I'm just saying 100% of it, that's, you know, that's a stretch. Let's be real now. Like he's saying he's broke, bro. What the fuck am I then, bro? You know what I'm saying? If he is broke, what are we? What are the rest of us then? Like he ain't broke, bro. He is nowhere near that. Nowhere near.
So he transfers half of these tokens to a wallet known as OX2EB7, allegedly. Then transfers the remaining supply to another wallet.
Premier is pocket change. Yeah, pretty much.
9B006.
Brother, you know what I have? I have a 5 rand on me. That's all money I have, and that is how much pound? I have 22 cents, 22p on me, bro. That's change I have here.
Shortly after, these wallets start dumping that supply all the way into Uniswap. for a grand amount of $3.7 million. So yeah, this is one of those things where immediately the man jumps onto a project, promotes it, but it turns out that that project is being sold.
Another convenient skill issue. Regular investors really need to catch up. You know, the rest
Convenient
of us, when we
skill
invest
issue, damn.
$100, we are grateful if we get 110 by the end of the year, right? That would be a good investment. You get a 10% return on your investment. Meanwhile, MrBeast out here is just, he's playing on a different level. I guess we just need to catch up. But I think you guys get the point now. There's obviously tons of more stuff. Please check out the document. And if you like what you see, obviously support the investigators and stuff. But the worst part about all of this, right? It's not even them making tons of money. Obviously, I don't care about that, right? They're obviously making tons of money through all of their businesses. It's the fact that this money is coming directly from their fans who trusted them, who believed in them, who actually put their hard-earned money into these projects and then just get absolutely
see that part
destroyed. It might be like some random 9-to-5 guy who deposited a
but that part I do like let's say, regardless of whatever it is, even if it wasn't fake, right? But he's getting these investments for crypto because he believes in it, right? Let's say like a regular person who is working their ass off for money, right? To me, like let's say me personally, because one day I will be having merch, I will have T-shirts like this, like you know the cup that I sent in general chat, or hoodies, all that stuff, right? I'm gonna try and make it as cheap as possible, but as good, high quality as possible, right? So if anyone ever orders my stuff, it will be worth it. I'm gonna be thankful for it. I'm not gonna let them waste their money. That's like a waste of money, but they trust this person because he's so rich or whatever. That makes no sense to me, bro. Some of these people get rich because of like, you know, shady means. So it's like, you shouldn't trust them completely with your money, you know?
couple $1,000 hoping to make a better return, and I imagine they lost a ton of money because, you know, they're not Omega rich like these people. Anyways, another one we'll talk about is XCAD. You might have actually heard of this one.
Now, XCAD was apparently a shady token with a individual named JMX.
I don't know if I will ever do chocolate, personally, because chocolate is a tough one. I might, if I ever get famous enough, I might partner with a known chocolate company like, you know, Lindor or Ferrero Rocher. Oh, I love that chocolate, bro. It's so good. But to make my own one, I know nothing about it. So it will be dumb for me to make something like that, right? But merch, I would make merch as soon as I, like, let me put it this way, Tyne. If I make enough money to be able to start up, like, a merch thing, I would. But I'm not making enough money for that at the moment. Currently, whatever money I make, bro, it just goes straight where you know, paying bills, food and stuff. That's all it does, bro. So currently, not yet. But once I make enough money, I'll definitely make like a proper merch, like store and everything. That's definitely in the works. But chocolate stuff like that, I feel like it makes no sense for me to make that. I don't think I would ever. Maybe, I don't know. Like, but I need to make sure that shit is good.
Was implicated
Otherwise,
in a
I'm not
scam
gonna
that
do
I
it.
covered alongside CoffeeZilla, known as Save the Kids.
I know what I would do. I would do, like, you know, Ferrero Rocher or Lindor chocolate, right? I would work with them to make my own, like, version of a chocolate, you know, like, you know, they make a chocolate, but it's like with my name or whatever. That's what I would rather do, because they make good ass chocolates. Then it would be good, you know what I'm saying?
I would go out and just talk and say, "Hey guys,
I don't know if I'm gonna react to another MrBeast IRS.
GG, get wrecked, FOMO Central."
You know what? I got a glow in your motherfucking faces. No, hold on. You see that, motherfuckers? You see that? You see what the fucking line is?
KSI might actually go down as one of the stupidest people in human history.
Okay, well, no, but that's my point, right? It's known. So I don't understand why people would trust it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, people will study this guy in history books. Why would you be doing this on video? I mean, obviously we know why. I mean, he's hyping it up. He's trying to pump it up. But I can't believe these guys have millions and millions of kids who actually trust in them, who look...
Wait, you don't like Lindor chocolate, bro? Are we talking about the same one? It's like in the round chocolate, like in the red wrapper, right? That's so good, bro. And a Ferrero Rocher, bro. Oh, I love those chocolates. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
up to them as idols, as people they want to be in the future. It's shameful. If they had any shred of decency, they'd get down on their knees and beg for forgiveness from their fans, because this is plain.
No, but they won't. That's what I'm saying. These guys are, you know, they're not known for being like financial moguls or something. You know what I mean? Like
evil, dude.
Okay, so KSI is like hyping
seriously, Titan. Okay, hey, different strokes for different folks, bro. I get it.
up like, boys, we doing it. And it's not just here.
But I love it, bro.
Sidemen
I love it. It's
podcast
really
and
nice.
pretty much drags the other people into this situation as well.
Wait,
too.
are you saying that Lindor and Ferrero Rocher is also just mid? What fucking chocolates do you like? A Mars bar?
You've been given 500 grand in cash. What do you buy? You're gonna say crypto, but I'm gonna say what you have to buy something with it. What are you buying with the 500 grand cash?
Bitcoin, Ethereum,
Tax-free.
Something
XCAD.
tangible. Something tangible.
I'm down. I'll back it.
XCAD.
Now, this is where I like to thank the investigator, Zach.
No, but one thing I have to say, like, didn't he lose like a shit ton of money from crypto?
Is a great investigator and somebody you should absolutely follow, who showcased how KSI sold 850,000 of his tokens hours after saying that to his large audience, right? So all of a sudden, my XCAD bag is looking juicy. Hodl gang, writes KSI Crypto. And if you look at KSI, yeah, I don't think he's holding dog. He's throwing all that shit into Uniswap, XCAD, to USD, it seems, in the thousands. So yeah, he proceeded to allegedly dump $850,000.
Oh, you love for it? Okay, fair enough. Okay,
from his actual
respect
wallet
it.
address.
Cultured man.
Okay, so as I
BRB?
mentioned in the
Alright.
past, KSI was actually exposed by CoffeeZilla, and his response to the situation was essentially, I'm just stupid, guys. I purposely tweeted the exact opposite of what I was doing because I automatically expected my audience to not believe me and do the exact opposite of what I'm saying, right? Which will not pass in a court of law, obviously. That is the dumbest defense on planet Earth. But I'm sure KSI glizzy gobblers will be there in the comment section protecting their queen over here. Anyways, that was the crypto stuff. Let's move on to MrBeast's response to the Ava Tyson situation and the registered offenders being hired and his own internal company investigation. So MrBeast
Ava
has
Tyson? I thought it
responded
was
to his
Chris
tweet
Tyson.
from several months ago
Like
where he's apologizing
K-R-I-S.
for the Ava Tyson thing. And why would you reply to month-old tweets? The only reason is you don't want it to get as much attention by tweeting it out anew. Like, you make meme Instagram videos about Lunchly, but you won't post this sort of stuff on Instagram or on a new tweet or on YouTube or something where it
By the
might
way,
get a
that
bit-
one, like this Hawk Tour podcast thing, bro, like a clip or two, I found it funny, but I feel like it gets hyped up too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that great. Like, it's a few funny clips here and there. You know, it's okay. But like, is it better than like a Joe Rogan podcast that like finds out more about like stuff? You know what I'm saying? It's a little weird. Monkey Cereal with the follow. Appreciate you.
bigger reception, right? A 3-month investigation into allegations regarding my company has concluded. The law firm or investigators reviewed millions of documents and messages and conducted 39 interviews. I was asked to refrain from making public statements to enable a detailed and unbiased investigation. Below are their conclusions. Now keep in mind, this is a company that MrBeast himself hired to investigate himself. All right, and it's called a third-party investigation. I imagine it's like standard procedure or whatever, but I find the whole thing very dodgy. November 1st, internal investigation, key findings and conclusions. Dear board of directors,
November
as you know,
1st.
MrBeast
Wait,
LLC
bro, this is a few
engaged
days
Quinn
ago.
Emanuel to conduct an internal investigation into specific allegations made publicly, incidents reported internally, and issues raised by employees in interviews, including with respect to current and former employee personnel and the company's wide place environment and culture. At your direction, Quinn Emanuel immediately launched a comprehensive investigation, which is now concluded. As an initial matter to protect the investigation's integrity, Quinn Emanuel requested that a former employee, Dawson French, cease making public allegations against the company, as those were the topic of an ongoing
I don't know about
investigation.
this one,
Quinn
I'm not gonna
Emanuel
lie.
conducted 39 interviews of current and former employees, over 4.5 million documents collected
Slick
from mobile
Booby
phones,
Milk. Okay,
emails,
what a
Telegram,
name.
Discord,
Thank you for the
WhatsApp
follow.
were processed and reviewed. The investigation produced the following significant findings. Allegations.
Bro, this whole thing is weird to me. It makes no sense. So there's allegations made against this company or something, but then he hires his own thing to investigate them. That seems kind of biased, doesn't it? Like, it's like me hiring, like, a friend I know or some shit to investigate shit. It makes no sense. Like, it seems biased. You have to get, like, completely neutral people that are not even part of this. You know? I don't know.
Of
Well, you shouldn't even be involved with
grooming,
it,
etc. Between company employees and minors are without basis. The allegations were soundly rejected, including by alleged victims. Allegations of the company knowingly employing individuals.
Oh, wait, is this the allegations of the Tyson person? Like, ooh, boy, okay. Well, I mean, there's a lot of evidence of that part, so I feel like you can't say that there were no basis.
Illegal or questionable legal conduct or similarly without basis. The allegations were uniformly rejected. Several isolated instances of workplace harassment were identified. Company was informed and took swift action to address the incidents and disciplining and letting go of complicated individuals. As you're well aware, the company is going exceedingly from a YouTube startup comprised of a group of...
So did they just say it's without basis, but then they also fired the people that were part of it? So they're kind of admitting it then? That sounds like they're kind of admitting it, because they got rid of the people that were part of the situation. How? I don't know. Sounds a little contradictory.
A much larger entity. Why are you glazing them in a lawyer investigation? It's not uncommon. The policies are essential in a mature company. The policies would lag behind commercial success. This appears to have been the case.
Talk to
inappropriate conduct. It's clear the company is committed to remedying this.
Who just made? Okay, this has to be one of you guys that have heard me talk about Talk to It just now. There's no way somebody made that account name. That's jokes. That's jokes. I love it.
Mature culture. Companies
you guys made another account just now. Just
include sending a clear message regarding tone at the top, hiring a new CEO, CPO, all this, implementing mandatory corporate training, developing new policies, establish anonymous reporting, swiftly terminating individuals who violated company policy. This officially concludes. We've investigated ourselves and found ourselves innocent. Now you sound like the U.S. government. Now, man, you're guilty on some weird shit. So basically, people are not buying it. In my opinion, I'm not buying it either. We still had the registered offender in the video targeted kids. Apparently, he had no clue. We had Chris Tyson, no clue again. Apparently, conveniently, despite the Discord evidence, we had the lotteries being deleted off the internet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm back from following you on all my alt accounts. Talk to Midus. But who are you? Is it Titan?
Why did you delete?
I love that name.
Not talking about the details of anything. We had the Beast Game situation. There's another lawsuit happening there. People getting injured left and right. So I don't know. Take that as you will. An individual from Mission Flight also alleged that MrBeast did not pay for the eye surgeries in his viral video. After 8 months, MrBeast has finally paid out the roughly 120 grand to the team for the surgeries. Allegedly, there was miscommunication, but this guy tried to reach out for 8 months with no response from the MrBeast team, and now suddenly it became a big topic. And
no, I'm saying, who is this? You said you followed me with your alt accounts. What's your main account then?
Let me know what you guys thought about everything.
Bro, that's not good. That's not good. So it freaking even Talk to a Midus is my alt. No, I know. I'm saying, what is your main account? What is your main account? Yeah, Talk to a Midus is that needs to be a permanent one now. Okay, yeah, we're gonna react to some Chalk Eaters videos. We'll do like 2 or 3 of them. I don't know if I'm going to do it in one video or it will be separate for all of them, but I'm going to record it now. Or we'll do it live, of course. But let me think so long. Look at this front. Oh, wait, let's go videos. Between this top 6, choose one. Oh, Tyne, I'm going to make Talk to a mod, by the way. I'm just going to get my drink real quick. I'll be right back.